sculpin. Hairy snail.
Anybody home?
Oh yeah. It's like an octopus got that cod. We'll use them for bait.
Yep. You got sea lice on it, huh?
Oh? Oh yeah, well yeah, there's
Yeah. Same. Is it the same?
Nah. Sea lice cling
sea
on
lice
to
from
them.
salmon.
I better measure him.
He's more.
Yeah. Got my measuring table over here. So halibut have to be 32 inches from tip of their nose to the middle of their tail. Otherwise they're a sublegal halibut. And my table here is 32 inches to the inside of this rim. So I just throw them up here, put their nose to the table there, tail is overlapping. He's a legal halibut. A legal halibut. Almost sounds like illegal halibut. He's a legal halibut.
He's legal.
He's legal.
He's legal.
He meets the minimum
Nice. Our bin is getting too light in there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Little
just
streak,
busy.
yeah, little streak.
Yeah, you're just busy pulling them on as we're looking that way. Oh, babe.
yeah.
That's 11. Third of the way into the set. They all seem to be pretty well cooked,
Yeah, they do.
which is nice. Save those cheeks.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
They got dirty bellies.
Yep,
That
down
one
in the
was
mud.
laying in the mud.
I was telling you guys about how the line will cut into the stainless. You can see the groove from it running there. Might be zoomed in a little close there, but yeah. So we'll fill those before too long.
Giant sculpin, often referred to as a monkfish. Just kidding. So, yeah, giant sculpin. It does look similar to a monkfish, but nowhere near the same. As you see, I'm holding it by the mouth, which would not be good if it were a monkfish.
Monkfish are a lot flatter and wider, and they're on Atlantic
Yeah.
Ocean.
And they've got nasty teeth, like a lingcod.
Oh yeah, they do. They have big long teeth, don't they? Little skate. A lot of critters out here today.
Yeah, lively bottom, huh? Not very much bait coming back.
Hold one next to that.
Pacific cod, gray cod. Little starfish. Different kind.
He's got stubby legs,
Yeah.
spiny.
How you doing, me? Good, good.
Good.
Pinning each hook carefully.
That's me. Seaweed and salad. That's pretty cool. You can eat it. And the sable fish. So these are black cod or sable fish. They're also in my glove.
How many pounds you think that is, guys?
About 400 round. He's not one of those massive,
Yeah.
those nice 40s. 45s. Make some nice plays out of that one.
Yeah.
Get excited now. Skate.
Big skate. Got the big circles on his wings.
Kind of purplish gray, I guess. Those get huge. They get like a 6 or 7 foot wingspan. Horrible when you get into them. Absolutely horrible. Wear you right out.
Heavy.
They get very heavy. And to bring them up and shake them off the hook and try not to harm them. It's a lot of work. It really is. But we prefer not to see them. Got a little tiny tangle here. Probably just our buoy line.
Yeah.
Twist. Twist, twist. Kind of an example of a little bit of a drift snarl, probably, where the line just drifted back after we dropped the anchor. Came undone on that one tee.
Is it gonna end?
Eventually it has to, right? Can't do anything until I get this in, I suppose, huh? It's almost here now. Alrighty. Now I'll get this sorted out. Looks like a mess, but it really isn't. If you look right here, this is just one big loop right here that goes through all of this, so.
You guys want me to move up forward?
Nah, you're fine right there, babe. So we'll just pull a little more of that back this way. And probably gonna have to pull this mess through. But if we can get through any other way. Yeah, just hold that. Well, the good thing is when it's doubled over, it goes twice as fast to pull it through. Okay, now, I know there was another bike in here, so maybe. Another bike in here somewhere. It's collapsed up on itself or something. Back to haul.
Good job.
Should be an anchor in here somewhere.
Yeah. He's down now, I think.
Well, I guess that about does it for this set. But nice little hit here. And we just might have another hook or two before the anchor. Should be pretty close. I think we got it cleared.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah,
Nice.
good
Yeah.
set.
Yeah, some nice fish on that anyways.
Yeah.
So no hooks on all of this because we already took them off. That big old twisty mess. We have an anchor popping up any minute. So I think that's all we get off of this set probably.
Yep.
Nice hit.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a few more of those. Might have another fish. Or two.
I was holding the anchor.
Yeah. Oh, a little more. Fun's not over yet. I think this will pull out. Wait for that. Tristan, grab that hook up there. This is just buoy line right here. This will all just clear right up. That's that. Just untangled itself.
All right, everyone. So we're just here after that last set, gutting these halibut. To get the weights, you have to have them gutted, also known as dressed. And the dressed weight is gutted, and I think maybe head off. Actually, I'm not really sure. The poundage deducted from your IFQ quota is gutted and head off. So we gut them and ice them down, and that's all we do out here. Tristan scrapes.
Yeah, and remove the gonads. I already did on this one, but I'll show you on the next one. I'll explain in a little better detail what I'm doing here. Alright, so what I do here, it's kind of hard to see, but if you look in there, you can kind of see some white, well, gonads. So I have to reach in there and like kind of hook around it with my finger to cut like the connecting tissue. So that's what I'm doing right now. It can be kind of hard sometimes, especially with the smaller ones. I'll just pull them out. Now I'm scraping out the bloodline. That's what this is the bloodline. Just a regular ice cream scooper, works well. Okay, and then there's these two little hunks of meat right here called the sweet meat. That also spoils really quick, so that needs to go. Yep, and I just scrape out the rest. Make sure it gets all out of there. That's good.
I do love the smell of halibut.
Yeah, they smell nice.
Yeah.
So I'll get this halibut here. I'll start by pulling his gill plate up like this. Do a little slice on the top side right there to free it up. And down on his neck strap. And you can have access to the gills here. So what you do is you just pull the gill plate up here, slice that side and this side up. There's just a little bit of skin there that you cut away to free up the gill plate. Put your hand in there, hook the gills, and on the neck strap here, just cut through like that. Then you kind of use your wrist area to bend that gill plate back, and you can just kind of leverage these gills right there. And while doing it, you're cutting away a chunk of meat that's on the spine right here, as well as the connective tissue. Bring up the gills like that. Just going through the backside down here. Bring it around the top side of the gills. Kind of just cross your arms like that. It's a little awkward, but just raise the gut sack up just like that. Got the intestine there, and off it goes. Down here you got the bloodline, and there's a little membrane on it that makes it very hard to cut, or very hard to scrape away if it's not cut. So you just slice it real quick with the knife like that. And then it goes on to Tristan over here.
Yeah.
So that's how you cut. That's how you gut a halibut, otherwise known as dressing it. So
Good job. Good job, Kate.
Good job.
So we'll finish cleaning these things up. Then we'll take measurements to get the weight estimate of what we have on board and get them down to the slush ice.
Alright, just finishing up here. Boys got these fish cleaned up real quick. Give them a quick rinse. Clean that octopus. Now we'll get these, measure these fish so we know what we got. And into that. Nice cold slushy water.
37. 46. 35. 45.
Well, these fish will be nice and chilled. Get them
37.
delivered in the morning. I'll get them filleted up and packaged and
36.
flash frozen.
48.
Very nice, very nice.
45. 32.
pounds, just a couple, huh?
Yep. 35.
All right. Well, we'll get rinsed up. I'll go tally up these numbers and we shall carry on. One more. Stowaway.
40.
40, babe.
Huh?
40.
40. I just have a spreadsheet right here with the weight chart, so we don't go by the round weight for our IFQ when it's deducted from our fishable quota. It actually comes, it's deducted as a net weight, so that is head off and gutted. So this is just a kind of a conversion chart. It gives us the round weight, which is important because we need that for our cod bycatch, and then it gives us the net weight, which is the IFQ sold weight essentially, and it gives us a good tally on that. So this isn't very important right now, but later as we get close to filling our yearly quota, this is very important. We do have an allowance, but it's only 10%, and that's of your remaining balance. So say if you have 1,000 pounds on your last trip or the last fish that you're delivering, you only get 100 extra pounds. If you go over that 10%, then they'll just they'll deduct it from next year's quota, and if you're too far over, you could potentially get a fine. So it's very important to keep an eye on that. And this is how we do it. So we just use a piece of paper at first to mark them down quickly. That way we have a record of each set, because once I put it in the spreadsheet, it just combines everything. So this gives us kind of a hard copy of each set, and it's easy just to tally them up as we go. This also gives us average weights and all of that, which isn't that important because we direct market. But if you were selling these to the processor, they do have size splits, and so it would kind of help you say, okay, well, you know, this set in this depth had, you know, 40 ups or a higher percentage of 40 ups. That's a more desirable price, so you might want to try and target those depths and those bigger fish. So that's why it's set up this way. All right, so net weight 461 pounds. Total round weight 614. So that means 20% bycatch on our cod. We can take 120 pounds of cod off of this set. Should be 24 fish, and it is 24 fish. I'm going to just write that right here. 24 fish, 461 pounds. And then I will jot that down in my logbook, and we're ready to carry on. So yeah, go back to our chart. We're just right on our buoy here. So we shall pick this up once these guys are done. All right, well.
Time to go pull.
Yeah. Righto. You know, that seaweed or funky stuff smells good. You know that?
Yeah, that stuff does smell good, huh?
Yeah,
It's
doesn't
almost
it?
like fresh or something.
It does. It smells good. I love the smell of that.
It's like,
You can smell it bringing it on.
It reminds me of crabbing. Like when you guys would,
Yeah, that's the same stuff, that hair that grows on everything. Should package it and sell it. Oh, yes. I know, it looks gross, but yeah, it smells good. Smells like the ocean, fresh.
that ocean fresh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyone home?
Don't feel nothing.
It's about 8 o'clock at night now.
The sun's still pretty high
There's the halibut. And our favorite big skate. And I pretty much just munched that hook. It's in a bad spot, huh? Don't worry about that. See what happens when you goof around. You lose your setup.
You just lost the setup.
Yes. Grabbing for this little thing.
Oh, that's because it's so cute.
I know.
Oh.
There you go. Hook on Dad's finger. What is it?
Some type of starfish. Part of it's missing though. Right, hun?
You get some kind of starfish, yeah.
I think it usually is.
They're
Lost
moving
just a
around.
leg left, I guess.
Yeah.
Where's that glove?
Yeah. Glow.
Show me that glove, Charlie.
There.
Come on. It's almost as tall as me.
It's
about half
probably
as
like
tall as you.
16 pounds. He's a nice 12 pounder.
Nice cod for us. We don't get too many big boys like that.
Not like them Bering Sea cod.
Kind of beautiful cod right
That's a nice cod.
there. Nice and clean.
Pretty. That's kind of nice.
This is very nice.
Peacock. Let's have him for dinner. Come on. Oh, you made cod chowder?
Right, cod. Let's have cod sandwiches.
We need to do a cod chowder.
We need like some nice cod sliders. Some nice
It's supposed to
fried codfish.
It's supposed to rain for like 3 days, but
I
we'll
hope
see.
so.
But
We
if
need
it's
rain.
cloudy for like 3 days, maybe a cod chowder is okay. Cod chowder, fried cod, jambalaya cod, popcorn cod. That's all I got.
What else is there, Pete?
There we go. There's a halibut. Scallop shells. Scallops.
Baby scallop.
Should send it to our viewers.
Too fragile. It'll end up there in pieces.
It's cute. Your colors, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Can you show up close? Alright,
All right, halibut. Let's go halibut. There's a halibut. So if they come over the rail, we have to measure them if we think they're throwbacks. If they're close, you know, we measure them to make sure, but if they come over the rail, you can't, oh, it's too small and throw it over. You gotta measure them. Legally. Another little scallop shell. Little one.
Yep. Can't high grade.
Yep.
Have to take anything that's new.
That's right. There's one. That's a nice one. Oh, get him out. Shove it out now. That was my fault.
I pulled too hard.
He gets lucky.
Glad
Yeah.
you didn't get your hand. I should have just pulled him on, but kind of looked like that hook was a little bit loose on it.
Yeah, it was pretty loose. Oh, good. He gets lucky.
He's right there.
Oh, he's
He's a keeper.
That was the first one you've actually kept gapping. Oh, rusty.
Just stuck with the dart in them all.
How's the pin going?
Well, I'm doing good. Are we getting close? It's not as neat as yours, T.
It's good.
Should have brought them foldable chairs, then you could sit down and slide across the deck.
Big codfish on this set.
Yeah.
Trying to get nice.
Somebody with bait too.
Well, the sun's almost popping up. It's getting late and we're hungry.
Yeah.
Time to get
Yeah.
it in. Go home.
It's what? It's 9 p.m. now, huh?
Yep.
Believe it or not. Summertime in Alaska.
We love it.
Makes for long days.
Got it, buddy?
Come on, come on! Let's go, let's go!
Okay. I hate that snaps. Every time.
That's annoying. Dog is kind of skinny.
Yes, Thunder.
That's a nice one there.
Yeah, we like those kind of.
There's pretty starfish,
Uh-huh.
and there's some pretty ugly ones too. Smokes are back.
Starting to show up. So a few years ago, we had a massive die-off of big starfish like that. We call them slops. They're out here like really thick, all through Alaska, all the way down to the west coast, Oregon, Washington. There's a massive die-off of them. It's called wasting disease, where they literally just waste it away. I don't know if they figured out why or not.
Yeah, overpopulation, huh?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, they get on our baits and then they take up the bait before the fish can get to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, some spots that they're terrible, like literally every hook. And they just, you know, They physically hurt you
Yeah.
to shake them off.
We used to Dungey crab over in Middle Bay and Carlson Bay, and there'd just be like 20 or 30 a pop sometimes.
Remember some of the halibut sets over on that side were really bad.
Yep.
So now they're just few and far in between still, which is okay.
Yeah.
If I don't stop it when it gets close, don't grab for it, okay, T?
Yep.
You don't want to get hooked and get your hand.
Yep.
It'll hurt you. So yeah, if I sometimes it takes me a sec to reach over here and I won't quite get it before it gets there.
It's okay if we ruin a snap and a hook.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin your fingers. And I'll do it too.
Good job.
Good job, woman.
I love my family. Good job,
Oh, chilly.
guys.
It's a chilly day when it's foggy and misty. What? Just carefully, my.
Good job.
All right, everyone. Offloading our halibut that we caught yesterday. It's the first halibut of the year. Gonna fill up our share box orders and get these all processed up. Some pretty decent fishing yesterday, huh, Dan?
Yeah, the one set was pretty nice. The other two were so-so, but yeah,
I think we
gave us what we needed, so that's the important thing.
got nice and chilled down, huh, T?
Yeah, they're nice and firm, aren't they?
Okay, that's it for the halibut. Deb, that's it for the halibut. Taking the weight. There's a scale on top. Let's start for the tote.
998.
998. There's Mom up on the dock. Keep an eye on stuff.
Oh, hi.
Dad's up in the wheelhouse there, starting the paperwork. A handful of cod here, and one for dinner. Petite.
Yeah.
$2.25. All right, everyone. Well, I guess that wraps up this little teaser of a halibut trip.
Yeah. Just a single day out, quick little trip. Got some nice fish. Offloaded them this morning, lifted the reel off, and now we're ready to go back to some jig fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Go get a little more rockfish and probably some cod along the way. So if you're interested in those, check us out at eisalaska.com. Have some more share boxes available soon. Thanks to everybody that's ordered seafood from us and purchased halibut, rockfish, and cod. We do have some halibut available. We'll try and keep some in stock throughout the summer, but it'll probably just go back to a pre-sale item here before too long. So, thanks for joining us once again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe.
We will see you again soon.
Yep.
Bye, guys.